Alright, time to play some custom packs for the first time since the update. And it's actually kind of funny using the custom pack editor now. There are so many new pets. It actually took me a long time to make a pack. I feel like previously a lot of the tiers, you just knew exactly what you wanted every time. I guess that's partly because a lot of stuff is new, so we're not used to it yet. But it is nice having that huge selection. So I kind of mixed things up a little bit. I had a particular team that I wanted to go for, but I tried to put some other new units in there as well, just for a bit of variety. So what I wanted to do, having looked at a bunch of the new custom exclusive pets, I wanted to try and do something with the golden beetle, which is, I'm not sure exactly which tier it is, if it's 2 or 3, but the way it works is that it's exactly the same as a pig. So you buy, sell it, you get a gold back. And if you have more than 10 or more attack on the beetle, you get 3 gold back. So essentially it becomes an oyster. And that, honestly, I don't think it's a particularly good ability. Obviously, if you're playing buy, sell, it's great to have another option in the pack. And it doesn't really matter the tier of the pet when you're just buying it in order to sell it. But yeah, there's very few situations where you're going to end up with more than 10 attack on a pet that you're buy selling. And so I decided to try and force that situation and make it possible to get 10 attack every time for free. And so we're going to do that with German Shepherd. So I take the level up on turn 5 here. I'm also taking the new pet, the Nightcrawler. I'm not sure why it's a 1/1. I guess the spawns it can produce can have quite high stats, so maybe that's the reason. But yeah, actually it looked like there was a new effect there for the avocado. So now you get the sort of gold appearing over the team. I'm pretty sure that didn't happen before. Actually, that was a disease, which is infected player. Nice to see them actually playing the game again. I think they stopped uploading SAP footage quite a while ago. But we're going to get rid of the Nightcrawler in order to take a level up with a guinea pig. We get another falcon, and because of the gingerbread man, I could actually stack them together here and get a level 2, but instead I'm going to wait. We've also got the slime. The slime is one of my favorite new units, mainly because of the artwork, but also it's a progressive ability. So the way it works is that it builds up battles that it's participated in the same way as Hercules Beetle. And then for every 2 battles it's been in, it will summon an extra smaller slime. So eventually you'll see that in action. At the moment, it hasn't fought enough battles to actually spawn multiple slimes. So we get the starfish here on turn 7, and I'm going to immediately level to it. And then probably just start by selling stuff. I can't remember exactly what happened in this game. It was just earlier today, but I could take turkey, but the turkey level 1 is not going to give enough stats to the golden beetle for it to actually work. So I think I'm just going to sell the alpaca and then buy sell the crow. Or maybe I'm just going to wait till next turn. Yeah, I made the mistake there. I should have just sold the alpaca. Instead, I gambled on it and ended up wasting the buffs. But not to worry, starfish is still really good for rapid scaling once we get to level 2, and we still have 4 hearts as well. Now, playing in customs at the moment, it is pretty rough. I wouldn't say it's as bad as Unicorn Pack, because of course there are people in here who do not have all the unicorn pets. And so you're not constantly facing teams like this that are abusing the broken abilities. There you can see the double slime spawning. It looks so funny. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of teams with Cyclops, Ogopogo, Parrot, Nessie, all the broken pets. I mean, I guess Parrot, you wouldn't consider it broken, but when it's copying a broken pet, then it definitely becomes broken itself. So not a great turn there for buy sells. And I think I'm just going to take the pug for now, and it will level to the slime. Another Cyclops team, not a big surprise. But we are going to get the blobfish copy into level 3 Falcon, which is kind of nice. Unfortunately, the Falcon does get sniped, but I think we're going to be fine. And yeah, we haven't seen a golden beetle yet, but it actually doesn't matter because we need to find the German Shepherd first. And I actually get it on the first level up, which is very nice. Now we do get a Hercules beetle here that I can buy sell. Hercules beetle has had its graphic changed very slightly. Instead of having the happy eye, it now has like a sad looking eye for no apparent reason. One of the weirdest and most pointless changes they've ever made. There's actually quite a few pets that have had the artwork revised for no real reason. Yeah, really annoying when that happens. This new pet, I really like the artwork for that. And the crisp effect applying before attack is very cool as well. Although I don't think I put that pet in this particular pack. We do have some other bizarre new ones like Kappa there. Maybe we'll make use of that later on. But German Shepherd at the moment is only going to give +3 attack. So we need the starfish to hit it a few times before it's going to be able to do enough to get the golden beetle to 10 attack. I should have, instead of buy selling there, I should have just bought the cow and applied the buff straight to the German Shepherd. But I think level 2 German Shepherd probably will do enough at this point. I think the base stats on the beetle are something like 2 attack or 3 attack. So we only need 7. Easy win there. Yeah, I'm just double checking how many battles the slime has fought. So it's now up to 8. So actually, I think there's not enough space for it to spawn everything because I've also got the Easter egg on there. Okay, so now the German Shepherd is giving +9. Any golden beetle we find is guaranteed to get +10 attack. And I'm just going to put the popcorn on the starfish because now the slime is spawning enough slimes to fill the whole board. A lot of teams playing Vampire Bat, no surprise. It's just as broken in customs as it is in Unicorn. Although, to be honest, I guess there are probably more ways to defend against it in customs. But yeah, still a lot of people running it. But there you go, the 4 slime summoning. That is just so nice. And yeah, I think that's going to be kind of amusing in many runs. I think there's a lot of things you could do with that. But yeah, unfortunately now with it summoning 4, there's no space for the rabbit to come out of the Easter egg. So there's the golden beetle. We get +10 attack and we sell it and we get 4 gold back. 3 gold back from the ability plus the 1 gold back from just selling the pet. And now I'm freezing this, it's Conpeto, I think it is the pronunciation. I could be wrong there, but this is the transformation tier 6 food, which I think in custom packs is hilariously broken. I guess it probably is broken in Unicorn as well. I don't think I've bought it once in Unicorn pack yet. And part of the reason for that is, well, not the reason for me, but for a lot of people, it's probably not necessary because at the moment, the other pets being so broken, you just take the broken pets every time and you don't need to transform them. But I think once things get sorted out from a balance point of view, it's going to be, very, very good. So yeah, of course, there are loads of teams doing this as well. You've probably seen clips of this already. The broken tier 1 unit from, I think it's the Warg, where you just pile mana onto it and then it wipes the whole opposing team. And then we've also got the broken Chimera on that team. I think was that team an entire Unicorn pack team playing in customs? And they completely deleted us. Kind of funny there. A couple more buy sells. And yeah, it is a bit annoying the fact that the German Shepherd, it's the same as Turkey, it slows down the buy sell process. But I think here I'll just take the deer of what's available. Or maybe I'm just going to roll. Yeah, okay, we will take the deer. I think the game before this, I had Macaque in the team, and so I was constantly, deliberately ending turn on a 4 squad. I noticed also they've changed the effect of the skunk there. Anything that reduces health that you can't block with equipment, it now has kind of a different color when the health gets removed. So all these little cosmetic adjustments, it's interesting to see the progression. There's another golden beetle. I think maybe I've only sold 3 of them at this point, but it is nice getting the extra gold. you know, it's essentially, with this setup, we essentially have two different ways to hit oyster. And so the amount of stats that you're going to get from the starfish in any given turn, and we don't need to run any gold pets like, you know, manta, which obviously is very effective, but it does kind of lend itself to a very boring lineup. So there's another golden beetle, which means we can buy sell it even on 0 gold, although, okay, I'm going to save it till next turn. And here's actually someone playing a normal team. There's not that many of them out there, although, you know, there are still some people, you know, running the free-to-play only stuff as well, which is very brave in the current environment. But the quad summon from the slime with 19 attack from the German Shepherd, it is quite close, but we still win in the end. So I think now on 9 wins, I'm going to try and get this other new pet, Kappa, into the team. One of the weirdest looking things you'll ever see. And I'll probably also buy sell Stingray, even though we don't get any benefit from it in terms of the starfish. But we do hit another oyster. So probably buy sell zebra, roll once in case we hit either beetle or oyster again, which we don't. And then I'm going to actually use the transformation here. Now, 3 gold to convert a starfish into a wolf. That is just absolutely ludicrous. However, look at this team. It looks pretty much just the old school stuff, and it's MCWG. I mean, everyone, this is another player that a lot of people will recognize. It's the same old stuff coming out of the belugas, except for the last pet that's going to come out here. We run out of space for the slimes again, and it is Cthulhu. I think that's the correct pronunciation of that as well. Man, I'm going to be talking about pronunciation so much for the first couple of weeks of this update. But we do get a chance to go again, so actually I can buy equipment onto the slime because the Easter egg isn't doing anything and hasn't been for a while. So we'll go with double eggplant to try and mess up opposing summon builds, since we just lost to one. And it's level 3 Anubis with level 3 Nessie and Parrot. They both produce the 50-50 Nessies. And this Nessie with 1-up is going to produce 2 more 50-50 summons. There's going to be a lot of people doing this until this gets patched. But this particular team did not count on 4th position slime. And so we're giving out 84 attack there, or the cumulative attack is 84, and then the Anubis just doesn't have any stats in the back. So actually beating one of those broken Nessie summon teams was very satisfying. Now this one, I will say, if you don't want to be spoiled about any of the secrets in the new pack, then stop watching now. But we've got a little clip here from the previous run where I was, yeah, you can see here I make the blunder with the macaque, the 4 squad. But I actually faced this team that has Good Dog and the rabbit from the Easter egg. And I think, yeah, we're actually going to win because of the slime. So even though I played the macaque at the front in a 5 squad, we still won. But now I'm going to, I'm going to continue buy selling and then roll down, and we're going to find an anglerfish. I do find myself pausing a lot of the time as I'm looking to check the new unit's abilities. And there's the angler. And then I'm realizing that the other team had Good Dog. So I'm going to look for it, and there it is. We actually get, it's funny because it's a tier 1. You can see it has a different ability to the Bad Dog. But I'm actually just going to buy sell it here because it's not really any use to my team. I just wanted to see it for the novelty value. And then I roll another anglerfish. And I angle the rabbit, which is called Monty. So 2 tokens. I mean, if you're interested in getting any of the secret achievements, now is a great time to do it because you can actually angle almost all of them from opposing teams quite easily because so many people are playing them. And no surprise, turn 13, we face another broken Nessie team. But yeah, I wasn't really caring at that point. I'd farmed my clip of angling the good dog, and that was good enough for me.